Alright guys, so I've recently celebrated the 1 year mark of me being a chainsaw carver. And when I say celebrated, I mean as in I still have all my fingers and toes. But if I knew then what I know now, what would I do different? Quite a bit. Stay tuned, I'm going to share with you my number one thing that I wish I had known a year ago when I started this. Okay, so in 2 words, social media. And I know a lot of you cringe and be like, oh, social media, I'm not into Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Trust me, I get it. I wouldn't be either if it wasn't for being a chainsaw carver. I have learned so much just through social media in the last year than I ever would be by myself. Because here in Northeast Ohio, we don't have a lot of chainsaw carvers where I'm from. So I don't have a lot of people to learn from. So I have to learn off of YouTube videos. Number one thing I wish I would have discovered a year ago, which I just discovered a couple months ago, was a chainsaw carver group on Facebook. If you join Facebook for no other reason other than to get some feedback from this chainsaw carver group, trust me, it's worth it. The group has like 50-some thousand members. Now granted, not every single one of them are a chainsaw carver or a chainsaw artist, but the mass majority of them probably are. And I have learned so much from, I've posted a lot of my own things on there just in the last month or two, and I've gotten some really great feedback. I've asked a lot of questions. Some of these guys have sent me private messages saying, oh, great job, keep up the good work. And then I've got to know some of these guys, and I asked them questions, and man, they have been invaluable. I wish I would have discovered this a year ago. So trust me, I know you hate social media as much as I do. I get it. And I wouldn't be on there if it wasn't for this one particular Facebook group, and it's helped me out immensely. But same thing with videos. I've learned so much just from looking up YouTube videos. You need to do this before you even think about picking up a chainsaw. Start looking up videos on YouTube. Go to Instagram, type in chainsaw art, chainsaw carvers, chainsaw this, that, and you will get so much valuable. It's the World Wide Web. I mean, you know, it's a free library. Use it to your advantage. Especially if you've never picked up a chainsaw. If this is just something you think you might want to do your research. Go on YouTube, type in chainsaw carving for beginners, and there's a tons of videos on that. And it just, you'll know if it's something you're passionate about. Now, whether you just want to do this as a hobby or as a career, go on YouTube. Join the Facebook group Chainsaw Carvers. I'm telling you, I wish I would have done this a year ago, and I just discovered it a couple months ago. But you get chainsaw carvers from all over the world. Some of these people are just unbelievable. And they're friendly, and they will answer your questions, and they will give you positive feedback. And, you know, don't be afraid to ask questions, you know. So that is the number one tip I would tell somebody. I wish I had known. I wish somebody had told me a year ago before I even picked up a chainsaw. Hey, you should go on Facebook, join this chainsaw carvers group. It's over 50,000 members. They're all great, and they will help you out. And I wish I had known it a year ago. So if you take nothing else from this series of how-to or just the tip videos, trust me when I tell you, get on social media, which I'm sure, I mean, long before I moved back to Ohio and bought my first chainsaw, I was already looking up chainsaw carving videos, and that's how I kind of got the bug. Is I was watching these guys, I was like, man, that looks awesome. You know, it's like, I want to do that. If it's not something you're passionate about, then it's probably not the right thing for you. There's going to be a lot of trial and error. You know, there's going to be a lot of times when you're like, man, this isn't for me. You can't get discouraged. But you join this group and you see, you know, you think you're alone and want to be a chainsaw artist. And then you join this Facebook group, and it's chainsaw carvers from all over the world. And they're sharing their work. And they're just giving you inspiration, you know. It's like there's so many great artists out there, you know. But still, it's like, use it to your advantage. Even places like Instagram, Pinterest is a good place to go and just go to Pinterest and type in chainsaw carving ideas. And you'll get ideas for little projects, good, easy starter projects for you to try. So if it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't be as far along as I am right now. And keep in mind, I am not an expert. I've only been doing this for a year, but I'm sharing things that I wish I had known a year ago today. So hopefully some of this will help you. Please hit that like and subscribe, because I'm going to be posting a lot more of these types of videos on things that I wish I knew a year ago. All right? Happy carving. Be safe.